What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to look at the Transformers Earthrise Trailbreaker. So you guys voted for this in the survey that I put out on my channel, and I have the whole wave, but you guys decided this was going to be first, so here he is. And he's pretty cool. It comes with a couple things in the box. You get this gun, which you can just fit right into his hand here. Actually, we have his hand backwards there. And that just pegs right into his hand here. And then you also get this, which is the back of his truck cab or whatever, and you basically have to peg that in back here. So go ahead and open up this panel here, and that allows you to peg this in. You can detach it if you don't like it, but there you go. You will notice on my camera this, although he's black up here on his hood, it's actually brown back here. It's more of like a brownish, dark brown plastic, and or maybe it's paint. I can't even tell. Maybe it's a dark brown. It's like a brownish with a metallic flake in it. So that's interesting that there's slightly different colors. You know, this is a painted black. Anyway, looking around detail, pretty nice looking. Let's get a G1 image there, which I've been forgetting to do. Pretty accurate to the G1. I mean, they're nailing these Earthrise figures. Some pretty nice colors here. In the vehicle mode, these show up a lot better. All the stripes here. Pretty good all around. You do have these weapons on the back here, or these, I guess, scanner, whatever they are. And you can angle this one up and down. You do have to kind of lift this back a little bit to get it in the right position, but you can get it up like that. That looks good. You can also angle this one right here, and that looks good. Overall, pretty nice looking robot. Let's go over his articulation. The head is on a ball joint, so you get up to there, down to there, and it does rotate all the way around. And you get the side-to-side movement. The shoulder does rotate. This panel, it looks ugly, but it is G1 accurate. I guess that's just the way. Actually, Trailbreaker, I don't remember him having these, so I think Hoist had these. I had to go back and look, honestly, but I know that Hoist had these little panels. I can't remember if Trailbreaker did or didn't have them. Anyways, continue down. You do have a rotation here, shoulder, going around, so you get this movement here, and then you get a single jointed elbow, but it takes you way past 90 degrees due to transformation. And then you get a rotation at the wrist. Oh, and again, I have this one backwards, but you do get a rotation at the wrist. Rotation at the waist all the way around. Sometimes this gets unpegged. That's okay. You can just get that back in there. So you get a nice rotation there. Legs go out to there. And back to there, again, hindered by its own hip skirts there. And then out to the side. You get a double jointed knee due to transformation. You get it all the way up as far as you would want it. You can get 90 degrees with one joint. But you can also get it way past, so you get a lot of movement there. And then you get the ankle tilt all the way out to the side. Let's do a quick comparison with another bot. So here he is with the Sunstreaker from the same wave, and they do look good together. I like that he's bigger. He's a little bit taller than the rest of the cars that we've been getting. So that makes sense. You know, he's just a bigger bot, both in vehicle and in bot mode. Let's get him transformed into his vehicle mode. Go ahead and take off the gun, and we can start by lifting up this panel here and open this up, fold this in, and then you can put that back down. And you can actually leave this on for transformation if you want to. You don't have to, but that is something you can do if you prefer not to take it off. Some people might want to have the back of the cab showing that stuff, but I'll show you that later. All right, go ahead and unpeg this from here. So that'll open up the truck. You can fold the head downwards, and that should fold nice and flat. And then you can fold that truck back in. And so you can kind of see the truck starting to form. Go ahead and fold the arm pieces back like this, and we'll just leave that for now. You can fold this piece in, and that'll peg in right there. Go ahead and take the legs, and we are going to fold those in and on top like that. Same on this side. Go ahead and fold those in, and you can kind of see how this is becoming the truck here. So go ahead and peg it in right on the bottom of the knee like that. So you should have something like looks like that. And then go ahead and fold these panels down. And make sure you have the arms towards the front here. Same on this side. Fold this panel down. Make sure you have the arms towards the front. And it should fit right in there. Rotate the arms so that the bend is towards the bottom. The elbow bends towards the bottom. And go ahead and fold these over. If you want it a little bit less ugly, not much less ugly, but a little less ugly, you can rotate the hand so it sits, flat against the outside like that. Same on this side. Rotate the hand. Then go ahead and close this down, and that's going to peg in right there. And then these arms are going to push in, and there's a little tab that's going to just settle in right in there. So this tab right here on the inside of the arms. Go ahead and push those down into there. Basically as far as they'll go. So that's what you end up with on there. And then the last little bit here is you can take this panel and tab that into the sides on both ends. Looks like this one already made its way in. And here you have him in his vehicle mode, and really good looking vehicle mode. He does roll, although on this surface I don't know why it's not quite rolling that well. The wheels do spin freely, so I'm not sure I guess it's my surface here. It does look nice. It is definitely a more dark brown with metallic in there. Hopefully you can see that on my camera. It looks good. I really like the color. This is super reminiscent of the G1 and of the 80s. I love the look of these. I love these stripes there. The fact that they just took the extra care to put those in, I really like that. If you don't like this look, you can take this off, and you can have him be more like a buggy or a Baja vehicle with these things sticking out. That's pretty cool that you have that option if you wanted to display them like that, kind of in an attack mode. And if you want, I don't know, let's see. Put this the other way. Let's see. I guess you could have it hanging off the back or something. There you go. So you could have it something like that, or just set it aside. But it's nice to have those options if you want it. Me personally, I prefer it having the top on. You can also take this gun and you can move this to different spots. You can plug it into the wheel like that, although I find that to be a little bit ugly. You could peg it into not to the hand, I'm sorry. You could peg it into the arm here. So go ahead and peg it there. And then we will close this back down and push the arms in. Yeah, it does peg in there. So you can get it kind of aimed out the front, which is kind of cool. There he is with Blue Streak. And really nice scale and size. So he's taller, he's a little bit wider, he's not longer, but still pretty good dimensions in terms of scale with another vehicle. So I like the size they chose here. All right, let's get him back into his robot mode. So go ahead and pull off the cannon, set that aside. You can start by opening up this, and that'll free up these arms. Go ahead and unpeg these panels from the side. Actually, go ahead and take this off. We can take that off now. Or you can just, if you don't want to take it off, you can just open it up and set it like that. Go ahead and unpeg these panels from the side, and you can lift those up like that. Same on this side. and lift up the arms. Now we can unpeg the feet or the legs from back here, and that's going to free up the knees to be opened up. Go ahead and fold his chest downwards, and that's going to fit in right here. So I have that nice and straight. Come to the back here, fold the head out, and that should just peg in right there. Fold down on the glass so it sits like that. All right, next we'll take care of the back here. So go ahead and get this folded down. You want this so that it's pointing upwards, and that's just going to peg right into here. Make sure you have the chest piece pegged all the way down. Right, and that should peg together. Go ahead and rotate the arm panels downwards. Rotate these arms down, elbows to the front. And then last, you can get his little weapon here. Make sure you turn the hands back around if you rotated them. I don't know if that's part of the transformation, but I like to rotate the hands. So final thoughts on this guy. I really like him. I think they did a great job. There's lots of little paint details and color breakup and little features like this where you can detach this or just leave it on, fold it down. You can customize these things in the back here. You really have some nice display options. I like the head sculpt a lot. I think it's very reminiscent of the G1. Overall, just a nice update to the original Trailbreaker toy. All of these Earthrise have really been a lot of fun. I think they're doing a great job. Hasbro is nailing it on the G1 look and the aesthetic. For this price point at $20, can't beat it. Highly recommend it. Great figure to add to your Earthrise collection. So we will be continuing the rest of the wave. You guys voted for this one next. So after this is going to be Run Amok and then finally Fast Track. So stay tuned for those reviews. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.